Good evening. It's Monday night. It's Rick Konkoff's Coffee House. And once again, we're going a second time around with Patrick Edward Atchison on his birthday. A significant birthday, one that involves a lot of contemplation and thought. And the fact that he's willing to play on his birthday means he really is a musician and he's much more. Patrick's here tonight to entertain you, to dazzle you, to share some really great lyrics and great songs with you on Rick Konkoff's Coffee House. On if you have someone that wants to watch it that doesn't have Facebook, they can go to Patrick's YouTube channel or Rick Konkoff's music channel. There's lots of places you can catch this show. You can catch it at the Jewish Community Center of Sonoma County. You can even catch it at a Facebook group called I Was in Rick Konkoff's Class. So in any regard, we're here tonight with a little bit of a new background and a lot of great stuff. Patrick, why don't you start us off with a song?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
Hello.
This is Patrick, everybody.
I get up each morning feeling the same. Look around my body and my room. There are clothes everywhere. A tornado swept through here. There's no one but me to blame. I'll go outside, take my bike out for a ride, 'cause there's no car to see. I search my mind as the sidewalk passes by, looking for somewhere to be free. Think I'm ready for something new, maybe something right. I'll just follow what I think is true. Gonna be something right that will be shining in the head. Something new. Something new. Slow slow motion, that's what she says to me as she looks me in the eye. Shoes moved on, up to college, can't I see? Nothing left but goodbye. Gotta go, gotta get away from this town. I've got to learn who I am. I can't stand still, there's no more to think about. I've got to move at last command. Think I'm ready for something new, maybe something right. I'll just follow what I think is true. It's gonna be something right that will be shining in the head. Maybe I'm okay with running away. It's not so bad after all. The moment it's fine to be a work in progress me. Guess my life's on cruise control. It's time to go, time for something new, maybe something right. I'll just follow what I think is true. It's gonna be something right that will be shining in the head. Ooh, something new. Something new. Oh, something new. Something new. Oh, oh.
All right, Patrick, that has always been my favorite song of yours.
Thank you.
This,
I wrote it like 10 years ago.
Did you
Which is
really?
a weird thought, like playing songs that I wrote 10 years ago when I was 19.
Yeah.
But yet somehow it's kind of fun trying to make them more relevant to my life. Because
Yes.
definitely wrote them in a very different place.
Right. And actually, I pulled up one of your old YouTubes, I think. What was that
Oh,
song?
one of the old. Oh,
Remember
yeah.
your voice was still cracking, I think.
At age 23.
Anyway, Patrick, it's great to have you tonight.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Patrick knows that one of the missions here on Rick Konkoff's Coffee House is intergenerational collaboration. And we just want you to know that Patrick and I joke around together. We play together. We play music together. We do silly things together. We have dreams and thoughts and ideas about what we can do together. And I hope that our collaboration will go on. And I hope that all of you folks around here who are of different generations will consider the possibility of hanging out with people that aren't within 3 or 5 years of your age.
Agreed
Because
completely.
it's a combination of a little bit of wisdom and a lot of idealism,
And a lot of listening.
A lot of
listening.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that definitely listening and taking it in and realizing, especially from learning this year, that nothing's permanent.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be Debbie Downer, but on your birthday, Patrick, none of us are getting out of here alive.
That's kind of true.
But in a way, it is comforting to know that we are the ones now.
Yeah.
It's our planet. It's our time to do what we can do, and create whatever kinds of legacies we want for the moment and for the future, and maybe even of the past.
Absolutely.
So anyway, that being said, how about another song?
Sounds good. So this next one is it's called Changes, and I wrote it when honestly life was a big major life event had happened, and it wasn't good, and I didn't know how I felt about it. So I was just like, I'm gonna write something. And I think that that's sort of what happened to us last year when the pandemic happened. It was just like, I don't know what's happening. Everything's changing. So Changes. The other day, I thought I'd take a walk outside. I had a funny feeling inside. I feel weak, I wanna go back to sleep. People speak, and I cannot pay attention at all. I wish I had someone to call. I feel strange, I'm mixed up and out of place. So many changes moving through me these days. Situations forcing me to change my ways. If you ask me how I feel, I couldn't say. So many changes today. I try to write, and the words are coming out all wrong. I cannot even write this song. It seems trite, all darkness and no light. So many changes moving through me these days. Situations forcing me to change my ways. If you ask me how I feel, I couldn't say. So many changes today. Can't get around it, but I won't get down about it now. Today is not yesterday. Now I feel that it's so blessed, though to know that it's not over. Just my life won't sit still anymore. So many changes moving through me these days. Situations forcing me to change my ways. If you ask me how I feel, I couldn't say. So many changes today. Today. so many changes today.
Nice, Patrick. Thank you. I want to remind you all that if you look down there in the bottom, you'll see that Patrick has a Venmo account. And I got to tell you, there's nothing nicer that when you're sitting anywhere and your phone goes ka-chink, and somebody sent you a nice donation to your Venmo account, and especially because it's on his birthday.
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason why I woke up this morning, I was like, why did I birthday concert? Why did I do that? That's more stuff to do on my birthday. But I sort of made this exact same analogy last week with Ben, which was really, really fun. I think you've got, if people want to go back and watch things, they can. Right,
they're all archived on all.
Highly recommend it. Super awesome. But I made this analogy like so Bilbo Baggins' 111th birthday, and he's like throws this huge party for everyone, and just like gives these gifts to people, and I'm like, you know what? I would like to share. I would like to give this gift to you. Also, I see some people on here. Hi Diana and hi Lorena, and thank you so much. Yes, I am. I'm a little older today. It's pretty exciting. I also think. Hi, Mom.
Your mom's here. I want to ask you an interesting question.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting question.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm going to give an analogy. So George Gershwin had a brother, Ira Gershwin.
Yes.
And they both wrote, and they both were part of the shift from classical to the morph from classical to jazz. And Ira lived, I think, well into his 80s, and George lived till 38. And so he was of course very prolific, and wrote some amazing songs. And one of the questions that I asked that goes along with my philosophy that great songs are often discoveries rather than inventions. And so I wonder, along with that philosophy, which I really believe in, I think there's an infinite number of note combinations in the continuum, and that we pluck them, and sometimes we pluck just the right one that goes, little darling, it's been, it's just we get the right.
Yeah, it's just right there.
It's there. So that points me to the question of, well, what happened to the rest of the music that he didn't write?
It's probably still there.
It's still there.
Yeah.
So bringing that into a more personal question, your dad wrote music, and he didn't perform his music a lot that he wrote. He mainly performed covers with me for 40 some odd years. But he wrote some beautiful songs, and of course left a lot unwritten. So what I thought I would do tonight is just in honor of your dad and your birthday, because you came from your dad and your mom, and if they hadn't decided to do it that night, then you wouldn't be you.
Thanks, Rick.
sorry No, I mean create you is what I mean.
Yeah.
Then your soul wouldn't have a body.
That's true.
You'd be at most like a brother or sister, but you wouldn't be you. That's pretty special. Thank you, Ron and Pam. And two of them, we got Lila too.
Hi, Lila. She actually just commented.
Hi, Lila.
Hi, twin.
Lila, happy birthday. I'm still going to call you today. Anyway, so here's my question.
Yes.
I'm going to put on a song of your dad that he recorded on an album about over 20, maybe 25 years ago called Scenes from Childhood that I did with him and our other colleague, Jonathan. And it's called Taiki, and it's an instrumental. I want to just share it with everybody. And I would like to have you guys just listen to it. And then I want you to talk a little bit, just for a couple minutes, about parallels you see between it and your music.
Sure.
Okay. And the question is, gosh, could you channel some of your dad's unwritten songs?
I'm trying.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're doing it.
Quite possibly.
Okay, here we go. Let's put this down here.
Yes, just plop it right on there. It's fine.
All right. Entertain the crowds, Patrick, while I figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that brought me to a little bit of tears there. Just sounds like he's right here, doesn't it?
It does.
And in a way, a part of him is here.
I wish I could play that song.
Well, you will one day. It's open D.
So this next song is called Home. Now that I'm gone, away from the memories, can finally move on, see who I'm going to be. I tried to be strong, but now that I'm gone, I can finally be free. Now that I'm here, so many opportunities to live without fear, but that's so hard for one like me. I often forget, find sadness instead of finding peace. But when I'm on my own, and I'm alone, I just need to remember that I'm always home, no matter where I go, and wherever I go, I'm always home. I'm always home. And where I'll be on strange and winding roads, it's hard to see what my heart will know. Onto greener grass, I can't escape the past, but I still have hope. That when I'm on my own and I feel alone, I just need to remember that I'm always home, no matter where I go, and wherever I go, I'm always home. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. And when I'm on my own and I feel alone, I just need to remember that I'm always home, no matter where I go, wherever I go, I'm always home. I'm always home, home. I'm home.
You know, we thank you, Patrick. We do with our parents. We don't have a responsibility to continue their work or channel their work or anything like that. But I think that having played music with your dad for as long a time and hearing a lot of his songs, his compositions, there is a kinship
Yeah.
Just like Jim Croce's son AJ Croce,
Mm-hmm.
there's a kinship. He has his very own style, but it's so interesting. I just think that, and I'm recently asking Patrick to help me write some songs because I think that you do have the discovery um, gene.
Thank you.
Okay,
I appreciate
and
that.
the discovery gene. I think now people know what I mean when I say that, which is that an invention. Yeah, I mean we can all invent a song. We
Yeah.
can all. I admire the producers for what they do, and we can all put together a song or a formula song or whatever. But to birth a song
Yeah.
is, and I love that you're doing that. Patrick's a good example of pursuing dual careers. I don't think either teaching or music takes a second back seat. A back seat. They are
I
simultaneous
love them both for very different reasons.
and they feed each
And
other.
mm-hmm. And it's yeah, I mean helping people and working with my hands.
Right.
As my dad used to
And
say.
so it's Patrick's birthday, and I want to suggest that you all Venmo him uh, to help him uh, to help him celebrate
to
and
help send me to camp.
to help send him to summer camp
Yeah.
and replace broken strings and all those things that toil that musicians toil with, and just in respect, this is how we do this program. I get a lot of nachas. Do you know what nachas is?
No?
Nachas is a Yiddish word. Kvellen mit,
Ah.
I'm kvellen mit nachas.
Mm-hmm.
Kvellen mit nachas, Pam, I'm sure you understand this, is bursting with pride. Kvellen mit nachas is bursting with pride about someone that you love,
Mm-hmm.
that you've helped in the world in some way. So
For sure.
mit nachas. So anyway, I get a lot of nachas, and hopefully you get some spare change. So, how about another song?
Sounds good.
You have any? Do any of your songs have story? I've never heard you tell really the story of how you wrote a particular song. I don't want to put you on the spot
yeah.
here.
No, I've got a lot of my songs have stories. This one doesn't.
Okay, that's fine.
This one was literally
No
like, I want to write a song.
Okay.
Then yeah, it just felt
Then
right.
go for it.
This one's called the New Year's song.
Hmm.
Actually, there's a story. That's fine. It's fine. But this whole year, well, it kinda sucked. And this whole time I was out of good luck. It's like I'm Charlie Brown and I'm always stuck in the rain. Well, I lost my job and my discipline now. I wanna self-improve, but I don't know how. Got no goals and I know I've got no one to blame. I think I'm through here. I've had enough of the blues. Ready for a new year finally. I'll make a brand new me. Make a brand new me. Well, I've got some goals, I gotta stick to them too. I could go to the gym, but I thought I'd pull through. I wanna make some time for the things that matter to me. I wanna write some songs, I wanna learn to cook, I wanna meet a girl, I wanna finish a book. Once I feel something other than apathy. I think I'm through here. I've had enough of the blues. Ready for a new year finally. I'll make a brand new me. Brand new me. It's the start of the year. It's time to rearrange. brand new me. I think I'm through here. Had enough of the blues. Ready for a new year. Finally, I'll make a brand new me.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
And we were talking at dinner about songwriting and creativity, and a little bit about artificial intelligence. And I was just thinking about, and I had made a statement that, well, artificial intelligence could never replicate live music.
It's true.
But if I did want to have artificial intelligence replicate live music, I'd have to program in mistakes.
Yeah, well, there's something genuine about like a live performance that, I don't know, sometimes I'm a little flat. Sometimes I don't quite hit the note all the way, and that's okay. It's just part of the experience, really.
Yeah, my stepson Jacob, who's actually a reporter now up in Alaska, but he's a music lover, and he basically likes the edge.
Yeah,
which is why he likes to listen to records, to vinyl, but the edge is like,
because you can't clean everything. I heard a metaphor a while back about a quilt, and then there's one piece of a quilt that is imperfect and that is intentionally imperfect, just to have that humanity there.
Right.
Also, there's more people tuning in.
Who?
My friend Ellis is here. Hello, Ellis. And Jody. Thank you so much for being here,
It's just
y'all.
funny because you're waving at your.
I know. I'm like waving.
No, you're waiting at your feet.
Oh, I'm waving at the wrong. There's more than
They're
one.
out there.
Yeah,
I have the same problem.
Yeah, it's. I can't wait to be back in person doing performances.
Well, we're gonna do that. We're definitely gonna do that. What do you have in store for us?
Ode to 2020.
Oh yeah.
And this song is one of my most recent songs that I wrote, and wrote it like last November, and it just taking all those feelings from the year 2020 and putting it into a song, and somehow it is not confused screaming over diminished chords for like a really long time. But this song, Ode to 2020, is just one that I put together when when we were all going through it. And hold on. This is the one last time that I forgot the first lyric. Okay, I know it. We're good.
Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at you. When I'm out, I see no smiling faces. In fact, I barely see them at all. Who'd have thought we'd exist in 6-foot spaces? Though I'd still take it over slowly dying off. As cabin fever starts to burn, sipping my Earl Grey and lavender, I sit down and start to write. So let's stay inside, 'cause there's no end in sight, and we might just survive 2020. I'm too angry for words about a preventable curse. Hope you showed me your worst. 2020, my own 2020. I'd like to have an honest conversation about the way we treat our own. No thin blue line is worth the devastation. We won't stop marching till everybody knows. Though I still got much more to learn, sipping my Earl Grey and lavender, know that no one else deserves to die. So let's go outside and we'll fight that good fight. We'll save human rights in 2020, and we'll be shining bright, keep the dream alive, so more can survive 2020. Through all the smoke and all the flames, it's so hard to try. We try all the same as people in power choose to maintain rather than change our world. So I'm sure there's more we've got in store, 'cause I can't be bored in 2020. So let's go outside and fight that good fight. We'll save human rights in 2020. We'll be shining bright, keep the dream alive, so more can survive 2020. My own to 2020. My own to 2020. Oh, 2020. My own to 2020. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh.
Let that one sink in. Patrick, one of the things that song brings up for me is a question I've been asking a lot of people, which is, you know, when you change amidst your social group, you have a profound change in you, and you decide you're going to be different, you're going to have a different story. Everybody kind of has to either step out or change a little bit themselves. So when we change, we cause others to change. So in this time where basically the pandemic was universally experienced, it's exponential because everybody changed, and that change caused other people to change. So we had this colossal exponential change, which I call a paradigm shift. A lot of others do too. So how have you changed? How has this experience changed you?
Let's see.
It's definitely a candid question, but
yeah.
What's changed?
I've got better at living alone, but I think one thing that's changed for me that I think some people might be able to relate on is that I realized I'm more resilient than I thought, and that, I mean, in the wake of all of everything that happened last year, that we can sort of look at ourselves and do like, wait a second, I can do this. I am strong. I am mighty. And I think that's something that we can relate to.
Nice. Thank you. And I just think one way in which I have changed is just to share a bit with you is just in the last week, I think the one reality that I have been living with is survivor's guilt. Like, I feel like I'm damn lucky that I stayed alive and healthy long enough to get the vaccination.
I think we all are.
And millions of other people didn't. And so there's a little bit of lament in the enjoyment of these newfound experiences of going out to restaurants and going to baseball games and
For sure.
well,
we get to we're privileged enough to rediscover these things and enjoy them, and we're privileged enough to be present with each other's company.
Absolutely. And so I just hope that I send out a hope that people who were very adversely affected by this and or whose lives ended experience a blessing of some kind of existence that is pure, better, and with grace.
I agree. This next song,
it's
a song that I like to follow after like the really intense ones, and it's not at all appropriate for what we were just.
I'm sorry, I have to tell one more story.
Yeah.
So Patrick and I were practicing music one day, and I was telling Patrick something very similar to what I just said, and he had a mask on that was.
I might even
it
have
was
it with me.
Kitty cat mask.
Yeah, it's literally this mask right here.
And I was telling him this story, and as I realized he had this ridiculous mask.
And we're just like talking about like mortality and everything. We're just like,
God,
mortality is really, really intense.
And faith.
It's even better like when I sing with this. Like, let's see, and I'm sure there's more. My ode to 2020. It's just like everything that happens is a lot less serious with this mask on.
Okay.
All right. Also, hello to Ari. Hello to Liam, Lexi, and hey, your mom's here.
Hi, Mom.
We have moms that are here. That's great.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. This song is I wrote this when I was really depressed. The beginning of 2019, I was just kind of moping around my house, and my mom was like, you should do something with your art, channel your feelings, and create beauty, because that's what artists do. And I'm like, yeah. This song is called Trotsky. January is just a perfect time for love. No more holidays, no expectations of any kind I'm thinking of. But as I'm getting older, my taste in lovers is much bolder. The only one who drives me mad is a particular comrade. I've got the hotskis for Leon Trotsky, my Marxist Soviet of choice. Others are in love with Mikhail Gorbachev, but my Leon's not like the other boys. With his intense and steely gaze and his Cossack fighting ways, it's no wonder he's a Bolshevik star. 'Cause I've got the hotskis for Mr. Trotsky. I'd pick him to pierce my frozen heart. I've got the hotskis for Mr. Trotsky, the apple of my communist eye. Others might be scooting for old Rasputin, but some folks just don't know when to die. A war commissar, likely mean with a guitar. He's my hotspot in a land full of snow. I've got the hot skis for Mr. Trotsky. He puts the man in my manifesto. Yeah.
Perfect song to follow a serious discussion.
Oh yes. What's fun is I played that song once at an open mic at Scotland, I was visiting Scotland. No, it was England actually. I was in England. You know, the one time I was there, but I can't stop thinking about it because it was so much fun. And I played that song, and half the room loved it, and the other half was just like confused stares, just like, what? Why did I song about that? Like, it was really fun.
I can see that.
Yeah, twas a hoot.
It's really hard when something that you think is very funny is not to a certain segment of people.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's not that it's offensive.
Yeah,
it's just like,
well, we just have different sense of humor.
Like this.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Am I supposed to laugh?
Am I supposed to laugh right now?
You know, like when you're at a show and you don't get the joke, but everybody's laughing, you go.
Yeah, I agree completely. This next one is a brand new one. In fact, really, really new. I've shown it to like a few people. And yeah, I was kind of moping around. I feel like that's it's really, moping is great for songwriting. And so I wrote this song.
I don't want to make you laugh or anything, but the way the screen looks right now, it looks like you have a headless person watching.
Really? Oh.
Anyway,
this is a song that I wrote recently called "Curry for One," and it's when I feel like people are starting to do things again, and it was a Friday night and I had nothing to do. And so I was just kind of, I was just like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just going to mope around for a while. So I wrote this song called Curry for One. I also have the lyrics in front of me because I have not quite memorized them yet. My love, won't you dine with me? Let's get curry to go. But you've gotta run, and there's no refunds. So instead of you, I'll have curry for one. My love, we like to get takeout. Tastes better than at home. But we pulled the plug, and what's done is done. So instead of you, I'll have curry for one. If you were here, we'd have to be near. But since you've been gone, I'll take a single garlic naan. We were coriander and turmeric, best together, not alone. But we had our fun, a new chapter's begun. So instead of you, we'll have curry for one. If you were here, we'd have to be near. But since you've been gone, I'll take a single garlic naan. We were coriander and turmeric, best together, not alone. While we had our fun, a new chapter's begun, and since we're through, I'll just have to make do. So instead of you, I'll have curry for one.
All right, that's a pandemic song, right?
Yeah, it's
Take
hot.
out
It's
the whole
fresh.
thing.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just missing people during the pandemic.
Yeah,
So
as we all were.
yeah, but
definitely.
that's a spicy new hit. But yeah, let's see here. What is next?
I'm just leaving dead silence just for fun.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
I do want to say, I'm going to point. Let me see if I can point to the screen right here where it says. No, how do I do? I don't know how to do that. But anyway, it says Venmo. That's Patrick's
Woo!
Venmo account, and you can. You have two choices. You can either send him a nice little gratuity, or you can bill him and just send him a request for money tonight.
I've got a feeling I'm just gonna get a few of those. Like, hey, I had to hear you sing, so
I think you said I had to hurt you.
I had to heard you.
You did. Gotta call you on that.
I appreciate
That's
it.
what I
Gotta
heard.
keep me on my toes.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
So this is Rick Konkoff's Coffee House. Next week,
Yeah, what's up next week?
Emily Brown
Oh, sweet.
back for another round.
Oh, she's great.
She is great. She's got a beautiful voice. She's writing songs now. She's putting stuff up all over the place. She's an amazing young lady and a former student, like many of my performers on this program. If you know anybody who wants to play on Rick Konkoff's Coffee House, who wants to perform, and they're not really bad. I didn't mean to say that. Let me say that again. If you have somebody who you'd like to have play on Rick Konkoff's Coffee House, and they're on a scale of 1 to 10, their talent is a 7, an 8, or a 9, send them my way. And did I say not bad? What did I say?
You say, and they're not bad.
Not bad.
Emphasis on the B.
Okay, I didn't mean not bad as in I didn't mean not bad as in like they're not bad, but I meant not bad. Okay, so does that sound better?
I think so.
Okay.
A few more people to pop in. Hello, Laura. Hi, Clark. Yeah. Oh, this is so great. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate it. I've got just a couple more songs for y'all's.
I have a little subliminal something I want to say just for the moment while you're looking up your next song.
Yeah.
Venmo.
This.
Anybody hear the word Venmo?
That's where I think is it really gusty in this brick wall studio.
This waving
brick wall. It's really exciting. So this next song, I have not performed in a really, really long time, and part of it is because it's been hard. It was a song that I wrote when over 10 years ago when I was 19. Just gave away my 29-year-old status there, and it's been hard. I wrote it when I was very bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and now I'm less so. And so it was a bit hard for me to sing, but I've recently sort of come around to it again. And this one is called Hot Air Balloon. Also, it has a really easy chorus, and the words are la-di-da. From my hot air balloon, the world's getting smaller or larger, I can't really tell. My vision is clearer, the view from up here seems to be wishing me well. And when I look down, I see tons of small houses and people wandering round. They seem to be lost, but I can't really tell from here. They're walking all over the town. and I'm higher than I've ever been. The world disappears below me, and the landscape is just a watercolor painting as I drift in the clouds by the sea. And it gives me some time to reflect on the rhymes I've been holding on to for my whole life. Things on my mind for quite a long time, the causes of human strife. La-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, la-da-di-da. So I keep on going, my mind running question to question in this floating basket. Like, why do we hold ourselves captive inside and hold on to all our regrets? I don't understand why people can stand and get lost in the American dream. I think I hear thunder, but maybe it's just the heartbeats of human lives going downstream. I meet the stormy day with a smile on my face, knowing that maybe it's easier than it seems. My head starts to sober, this rain will be over, I hope, so I can find what this means. La-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, 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 la-di-da. So I go on drifting by rainbow. My head is now filled with things people should know, like don't fly hot air balloons in rainstorms. And everyone's connected from the moment they're born. Life's not as hard as it seems, and it's never too late to start chasing your dreams. La-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, 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 di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da-di-di-da, di-di-da, la-di-da, 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 la-di-da. From my hot air balloon, the world's getting smaller or larger, I can't really tell. Yeah.
So nice.
Thank you.
Sweet balloon song. Sweet, sweet balloon song.
Yeah.
Everything about
Just
it.
kind of drifting
right.
along, and that's what I realized is that, like, why I've sort of started to appreciate it again is that it is a song about resilience and getting through the storm.
So to quote your dad, we've got time for about another 40 songs. So I hope you can stay with us tonight.
And by 40, we only have time for one more,
That's
sadly.
Right. That's perfect.
But
that'll be perfect.
I would
timing.
like to also use this time to let y'all know that I'm actively working on an EP. Do not currently have a release date, but as a teacher, I have July off. And so you're hearing it right now, folks. That's something I'll be working on.
And I will begin very soon. I know it's hard to see half of my face there.
And I will.
Usually we do this with a divided screen, but we're together, so we don't need to.
Yeah.
I am going to begin. I was going to say pandering, but I should not say pandering. I'm going to begin. What would be the word for selling people songs? Pandering's not the right word.
That's not the right word at all.
What does pandering mean?
Pandering means like I'm I'm intentionally very salesman-y and like I'm pandering to someone because I want
right,
them to like
kissing
me.
up to them. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's the
I
word.
am
Yeah.
peddling.
Yes. We are peddling songs.
Yes, and I will find a way to sell songs. I think there are some vehicles already for doing that that I'm going to work to affiliate with. So yes, Patrick, we will sell your songs,
Huzzah!
and
But
you'll make more than .0000007
actually,
cents.
so far I've lost money in this stream. I received a Venmo request saying I had heard you or something, and it was -$1. So now, thanks, Emily. I owe you $1.
Yeah.
It was the same sort of word screw up that I had. Anyway, I just wanted to really thank all of you for being here tonight. It means a lot to me for y'all to be here, just hearing me sing.
Please like Rick Konkoff's Coffee House, because I don't know why that matters. Why does it matter?
I gotta get people out there.
Okay, there's something about if you get a certain amount of likes, you're a cool person.
Yeah,
it's like if you can say I have like 40,000 likes.
You can brag to all the Zoomers, all the Gen Zs, and be like, "Hey, I'm really got a lot of likes. I'm on TikTok."
TikTok and Bandcamp.
No, we don't use Bandcamp.
We don't use Bandcamp.
No, it's good for selling music though.
Okay, good. All right.
Anyway,
Can I have my face in this song?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This last song,
or at least half of my face,
is it's a fun one. It's called I Suppose.
I love that song. Thanks for coming, Patrick.
I wanna be your 6 a.m. your morning roast. Don't wanna wake you up with eggs and toast. Till then, I'll just grow old alone, I suppose. I wanna see that winning smile beaming right at me, till I'm the only man that you'll ever need. Till then, I'll just grow old alone, I suppose. I got back from the war and I hit the floor, dreaming of a woman like you. But could you find the time to stay for a while with a man clad in red, white, and blue? Would you save me a dance at the company ball? Give me a chance, you won't regret it at all. Till then, I'll just grow old alone, I suppose. I got back from the war and I hit the floor, dreaming of a woman like you. But could you find the time to stay for a while with a man clad in red, white, and blue?
Sing it, Patrick.
Would you save me a dance at the company ball? Give me a chance, you won't regret it at all. Till then, I'll just grow alone, I suppose.
Woo! Nice. You know, when I say sing it like that, you're supposed to say, I am.
I am. Thank you. I'll do that next time. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being
coming.
here.
Good night.
And I'll see
Patrick's
y'all
gonna
soon.
go party, which is alliterative, I know.
Thank you.
Good night.